Vectors I and j are the foundation of working with vectors in coordinate form, and if you don't understand them properly, you'll struggle to represent, manipulate, and interpret vectors in almost every question. For example, a vector like 3i minus 2j might look simple, but many students don't actually understand what it represents. They treat it like symbols instead of recognizing it as a movement 3 units in the x direction and 2 units down in the y direction. That misunderstanding leads to errors when sketching vectors or performing operations. In this video, I'm going to clearly explain what the unit vectors I and j represent, how to write vectors in component form, and how to interpret and use them correctly in vector problems so you can avoid common mistakes and build a strong foundation for the rest of the topic. So, what exactly are I and j vectors, or components? So, the unit vector I represents one step in the x direction, okay? So we say unit vectors because they are one unit, okay? Now I will always represent the x axis or the x direction, okay? So a positive 1 is going to always be in the positive x direction, right? So the right side. If the I vector is negative, then we're going to the negative x direction, which is to the left side. Okay. Similarly, unit vector j represents one step in the y direction. Okay, so for a positive, we're going up in the y direction for positive j. Okay, but for negative j, we're going down. Okay, so we represent them unit vector I. Now, the reason why I usually draw an sort of upside down V like this is because it indicates to the reader that it is a vector and it also is a vector component and it is also bold. But obviously when we are writing, we cannot bold our writing, so we indicate it by a symbol such as that, okay? So that is what I use as my symbol to indicate that it is a unit vector. All right. So any vector v equals x comma y can be built by combining horizontal I and vertical j steps, right? Where v equals xi plus yj. Okay, so we'll see some examples coming up on how we apply that, right? So for example, we have a vector that's equal to 5 comma 2, right? Very easy. If we have our I component here and our j component, then our vector expressed in unit vector form, right, is going to be 5 unit vector I plus 2 unit vector j, okay, or 5i plus 2j. Now, in terms of a geometric interpretation, we are going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, right, and then 2 upwards to indicate our 5 comma 2 vector, okay, or point. And so this vector, we would say, we can either write it in Cartesian form where it's 5 comma 2, or we can say vector equals 5i plus 2j. So here we have v equals negative 3 comma 6. So again, that's going to be negative 3i plus 6j. Okay, very simple. Now the direction interpretation, since I have a negative 3 in my I component, then I'm going to be moving in the negative x direction, which is left. So left 3 units. Okay, so I'm going to do that 1, 2, 3. And then up 6 units. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, okay? So this is going to be my vector pointing to that final dot, negative 3 comma 6, and this is my vector negative 3i plus 6j. Okay. So next example, we have vector equals 4i minus 2j. Okay, so in coordinate form this time, so we're doing the reverse. We just take our I component, comma, the j component. So always remember your negatives and keep that there, because our vector standard equation is vector equals xi plus yj, okay, where we can convert that between x comma y, right? So if our y is -2, because we have a plus y turning into -2, then that means our y is going to include those negatives there, right? So 4 comma -2 is our coordinate form, that's what we call it. And our direction interpretation is going to be to the right, or in the positive x direction 4 units, and then in the y direction down or negative, so down 2 units. Okay, so I'm going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down 2. Just going to indicate that point there is 4 comma -2, and that vector is vector v equals 4i minus 2j. So let's practice converting between coordinate and unit vector form. So this would be 2i plus 7j. Okay, again, 6i plus j, and -4i plus 3j. Okay, pretty simple, pretty easy. Just always remember your negatives there as well. Okay, so now into coordinate form, I have my 5 as my x component and my 8 as my y component. So in terms of my x, y coordinate form, I'll be doing 5 comma 8. Right, so let's express this fully in coordinate form. As I just said, if we have v equals xi plus yj, then in coordinate form we'll just be doing x comma y. Cool. So let's find vector v if it moves right 7 and down 2, okay? So right 7 is going to be a positive x, right? And then down 2 is going to be a -2, because down is negative in my y direction, or my y-axis. So my coordinate form is going to be 7, -2, and my unit vector form converting between those is 7i minus 2j, okay? So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -2 here. That's going to be, oops, my final point there, which is 7 comma -2. And my vector is going to be 7i minus 2j. Okay. So here's our final question. Let's convert -6i plus 3j into coordinate form. Okay. So I have my x component. Remember, I'm taking the entire x with me. So that's going to be -6, comma, and my entire y component with me. That's going to be 3. Right. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to help. Thank you.